What's good, y'all boys? I'm coming at y'all with another 2K20 video. Now, in this video, I'm going to cover on how you can be, good at the game, or, have a positive park record or a positive rec record, or just be a good player overall. So, I wasn't bad at 2K19, really wasn't at all. I played big man as my main, but I also can play guard. I played guard for every 2K before this. I've been playing 2K since 2K16. And this game reminds me a lot of 2K16, so, and that 2K16 was not a hard game at all, so if you just follow the directions I'm giving you, you shouldn't be bad at all. And follow tutorials and just do your research on the game. You shouldn't be bad at all. So I'll explain as we go on. First things first, when you build your archetype, know your archetype, or know what you want to do, what you want to do. You definitely want to know your badges. You want to know your play style. Oh, you want to master your play style. You want to master your play style to be the best version of you. I can't stress that enough. A lot of people, they make archetypes that they don't, they just want to try out for fun. Which, if you want to play the game for fun, that's fine. But if you want to be a comp player, you want to be a sweat or whatnot, you gotta really do you and really be the best for you. So me this year, I will be making like a playmaking shot creator. I think that's what I'm the best with. I love slashing, shooting. I like shooting. I love the mid-range, and so that's important. I love dribbling. I can dribble, but like I said, I had a big man, so I couldn't really master dribbling to the extent possible last year. But this year, I will be working on that. So getting into that, and plus you do want to know your jump shot. You do want to know your jump shot on your player. There are not a lot of good jump shots on this demo. I made a lot of shots with Steph Curry's shot and Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry and Steph Curry, I think, are the best jump shots in the game right now, because I haven't missed with those shots. But yeah, so, and then we can't get into park. We'll get into park. You want to have a good squad to run with, a squad that you have chemistry with, and a squad that you know. You want to know them, and you want to be able to communicate with your squad that you run with, because without communication, without chemistry, it's going to be kind of hard to run and win. You don't want to run with randoms because there is no chemistry, there is no communication, and that's why some people had bad records or will have bad records because they go running with randoms, and the random isn't in game chat, or the random is just some guy you don't know, so he's gonna do his own thing. I've actually met a few people who were good at the game, but they ran with random, so their record wasn't good, or they didn't learn as much as they could because their friends didn't put them on because they didn't run with them. They just ran with randoms. So knowing your squad and getting into who you're running with is very important. Now, next thing I can say is defense. Defense wins games in part. A lot of defense is really important. As you can say, I'm playing it now. Some things will happen, but I suggest pushing people off the 3-point line. If you don't allow them to get a 3, that's 3 points that you could have been down by instead of 2. You can come back and hit a 3. So if they're not playing you on the perimeter or whatnot, you know what I mean? So those 3-pointers are crucial. You don't want them to score at all, but you definitely want to kick them off the 3-point line. If you guys are dynamic scorers, like 3-point shooters, go ahead and take a 2 sometimes over than a 3, because they might not be 3-point shooters. They might be freaking, I don't know, slashers or something. They're just gonna keep getting 2s. But this year, slashers might be able to hit and cash 3s. You never know. So another thing, you want your offensive and your play style with your team to match what you guys want to do. Like, example, if you're a slasher, or if you're a shot creator who loves driving and maybe playing the mid-range over than shooting 3s all the time, having a pure glass or a pure athletic in the paint might be a problem, because you know he's in the paint, he's running around the mid-range clogging it up, and it's not necessarily his fault, because you know that's where he plays, that's what he's built to play in. But you know it can be a problem for you because you're driving and he brings his man to help, or you know you get blocked from a contest from the big man, or you know what I mean, or you know the big man may run around the paint and you know make a bad habit for himself off of you know just not being able to play how he's supposed to play. So that's a big problem as well. Or if you like shooting, you know, if you're a shooting team, like I don't know, like if you're a sharp player, you're running 2 sharps, you know what I mean, go ahead and have a glass cleaner in the hole. You know, he can get all your boards. You know, if you're not hitting your shots that game, it can be very helpful, you know, getting your boards and you know maybe putting it back up or passing it out for a 3, you know what I mean. But you know, if you have like a shot creator and you're just all around scorer in the paint, 3 and whatnot, or in the mid-range, you definitely may not want a glass, because glasses, athletics, post scores can get in the way. They can sit at the 3 a little bit, but you know they're not stretches. You know, a stretch may be your best bet. You know, you might be sacrificing some boards, but if you guys are offensively sound and know what you're doing and know your jump shots and know, you know, have chemistry, you guys, it shouldn't be much of a problem. You know what I mean? So you want to get into that. You know, knowing who you're gonna run with, you know, your 3 in park, or even in rec. You know, rec, I suggest having a big man in rec, you know, like a glass, because in rec you do need boards, and there will be glasses in rec or pro-am or whatever it's called this year. So that's a good thing to get into. And another thing I do want to talk about, you know, I do want to talk about my player, and you know what I'm gonna do this year. I will probably be going for the shot creator, you know, mainly shot creating and playmaking. I will have good shooting. Thing is that I had a big man last year, and I just made a big man because I thought it'd be fun, and you know I wanted to switch to a new build, but I didn't want to mainly play that build. But I wasn't thinking, you know what I mean, I wasn't thinking about that at all. So I got stuck really a big man, and when I made a play sharp, my play sharp wasn't that good because my wingspan was so long. You know, he wasn't the best shooter. So not being the best shooter is a play sharp, you know, it was a problem. I could play guard and make shots, but you know, when my other friends were so, you know, much more better, I was a 92, 90 play sharp, and my friends are like 96s, 97s, you know what I mean, and they mastered their craft, they mastered their play style. I haven't even got to even play with my play style like that. So you know, it was kind of hard, you know, to switch. But this year I will be playing shooting guard, or you know, guard for pro-am teams or park. I have been playing guard since every 2K, really, except 2K19, but 2K20 will be a new leaf for me. So if you can follow my, you know, journey and follow my quest, you know, to get better at the game, you know what I'm saying, be amazing at the game, be good at it, you know, be a better YouTuber, just everything in a whole. So you know, I'm not gonna keep you all too long. So that's all y'all really need to do, you know, to be good at rec or be good at park or have a good player. You know, just basics and, you know, necessities for people who are just starting 2K. You know, this video's for you. If you guys are veterans, then, you know, I guess you can watch the video and support it. But, you know, like I said, these things are important. Keep those things in mind. And, yeah, I'm shooting for 200 subscribers by the end of September. So 200 subscribers by the end of September. Once I hit that mark, I will be doing a giveaway for maybe $10 or $20 PlayStation cards. So that's about it. So I don't want to keep y'all too long. So I guess thanks for watching the video, and I will be back next time, y'all boys.